Hello, good day. I want to welcome everyone to this class. This is coreldraw graphic class. This is a class where we are going to be using coreldraw to train everyone of us. Either you are a newbie or a professional. We are going to be we are going to be saying that graphics is one of the skills that can make you to fetch a lot of money in this time that we are in, either offline or online. The fact still remains the same again that this graphics has actually made me to get a lot of money from different people because I use it for magazine, I use it for book publishing, I use it for designing of banner, stickers, and customization of logos and some other branding. So majorly, I can easily summarize it that you can actually use this for customization, branding, manipulation of text and object, and then to actually meet a specific task that you are actually thinking about, because graphics is all about bringing into reality what is in your mind, bringing into the realities what is in your heart. So this is CorelDRAW X5. There are different versions of CorelDRAW. So no matter the one where you are using, either Corel 10, 11, 12, X3, X5, X7, 2019, 2022, no matter the CorelDRAW you are using, you will still be able to achieve everything we are doing here, because all the basic tools that are common in all these versions of the CorelDRAW will be used. So I want you to follow me as we delve into this step by step. If you open your CorelDRAW, depending on the version you are using, you will see a screen like this, a kind of a welcome screen like this. So what you're going to be seeing may be different from what you are seeing on your screen, but it is still a welcome screen, as long as you can see a new blank document and a new from template in it. Automatically it is a welcome screen. So when you have an environment like this, the first thing you need to do is just go to new blank document and click. So you will always see the new blank document and click, and then you will have this one. This is the first screen, a first dialog box that will enable you to actually prepare your document you want to design. So I will put the name I will be using to design this here. So I will just put a training. I will use the name graphics training. Graphics tutorial. Okay, graphic tutorial. I'll be using graphic tutorial. I will make sure the size of my paper here is A4. If yours is not A4, you can easily change it. You might be seeing letter. You can easily change it to A4. I will make sure that the unit I'm using here is inches. Make sure you change it to inches. I will make sure the orientation of my paper is in portrait. Then make sure that your primary color mode is CMYK and not RGB. Then make sure you're using a 300 dpi. Then don't take this, just leave it like that and click OK. Once you click OK, then you'll be able to have access to the environment of CorelDRAW. You'll be able to have access to the environment of CorelDRAW. So I'm very sure there are some things you should be familiar with. Of course, this video will not be long. We'll make it short, so that it's going to be interactive and then very understanding. So if you look at this, this is a menu bar, or title bar rather. It's a title bar. This is the title bar is where you have the name of your document. That's what you are saying, graphics tutor. It has not been saved, but once I click save now, of course, it's going to save with that name, graphic tutor. So then this is a menu bar. Of course, it is the setting on my system that is disabling the appearance of this, and I like it like that. So your own might show or it might not show. So it doesn't really matter. Of course, this one doesn't affect our drawing, whether it shows or not. So if it doesn't show, of course, you can easily have access to it. So this is a menu bar. This is a standard bar. The standard bar are shortcuts from the menu bar. Then this is a property bar, of course. Can you see the A4? Of course, we are going to understand this one better because it's very, very important. The property bar. Then the toolbar. Of course, the toolbar works alongside with the property bar. This is the toolbar. Here we have the status bar. The status bar is just to give us information. As we move ahead, you will see what I'm trying to say. The status bar is just to give us information. Then here you have the color palette. On your own screen, let me change it to the default color palette. You will be seeing something like this, and then you will be, this one will not be there. Let me remove it. You'll be seeing something like this. Of course, it's supposed to be one row color. So you'll be seeing something like this on your own screen, but I always like it to be in 3 rows. So that's why I always come here, click, go to the rows, then make it 3 rows. Then I will have something like that. Then I always like to work in different percentage of the color. So that was why I actually bring the true match from window, color palette, then true match. Some people use this Pantone, but I prefer this true match color. And then, okay, I want to shift this one here. So true match color. So this is the environment of coreldraw. This is the paper, which is the A4 that we set the other time. So once again, don't forget, this is the title bar, this is the menu bar, this is the standard bar, this is the property bar, this is the toolbar or toolbox. We have the status bar down here. You have the color palette here. So you should be having all these on your screen. You should be having all this on your screen. So I want to put a stop here so that we move to the, call it a day here so that the next class will continue in the next class. I don't want the video to be so long so that it won't look too much information without you actually following it. So let's put a stop here. Thank you and welcome to class.